This is Fano from Hour with the Wolfpack, and this is my segment Stepping Out of Babylon. Today is day 65. Today's date is March 26, 2016. And I did the usual morning diet. And then I kind of splurged. I just got like some chips with some like organic sour cream. That definitely wasn't on the diet. I pretty much just ate that and water. I don't know. It's like, but then what's the weird thought about it is I miss my salad. It's like every time I don't eat a salad, I miss my salad. And then I'll eat my salad and I'll be like, okay, whatever. I wish I had like something different. But I think a staple food people should be eating is like at least a salad. I mean, with me, it's like I got mushrooms in my salad. I got cabbage in my salad. I got like romaine lettuce, spinach. I got all these different things. And all I do is put Himalayan salt, olive oil or hemp seed oil, and then apple cider vinegar. And that's mainly my salad. So, I don't know. I kind of thought about like doing rice and beans and I mean for the most part after this amount of days, after 65 days, it's like I I mean I can see like I lost a lot of weight. So it's kind of like I mean not that like I lost a lot of weight, it's just like I look more like thinner and more toned for workouts I do. So it's like all the pastas and the bread and I mean I guess like the wheat and the sugars. That's what makes us all fat and gross. And so I mean really like that's probably why when I was fat when I was a kid. It's just because I ate all that stuff. I mean I ate like what everyone else ate. Maybe I ate like a little bit more, but I mean and then people's like, well, you didn't exercise enough. And I think the reality of it is like my metabolism was a lot weak, or my immune system was weak, so I just need to eat a lot of the right foods, and I bet you I could eat the same stuff that everyone did eat. But I don't know, like when I was a kid, I like peanut butter. I mean, we had a lot of Babylon food, cereals. I mean, everything was either microwaved or was in the oven, or some stuff we cooked on the stove. But yeah, none of it was really organic. It was just like whatever we got. I mean, it was good. The funny thing is, though, like my teeth never went bad. I always had pretty good set of teeth. My vision was pretty good. I think it really wasn't until switched to like becoming 21 when you start. Well, for me, I guess it was when I started drinking soda at the place I worked at. Like that amount of sugar and like GMO corn probably fucking fucked me up and made me sick. And then once you turn 21, and there's alcohol and pretty much eating bad food when you drink. So there's that whole perspective. So I don't know. Sometimes I just wish like, what kind of world would be if we had, like, if all alcohol was just like the purest heirloom form of healthy filtered water, the water out of milk. Like if it's just like the cleanest source of beer they made, or the cleanest sources of hamburger you can eat. If everything was just the cleanest source versus how everything's cheaply and fake made. That's when I really wonder, like, man, like, could we actually have this life as it is? I mean, same thing with technology and all that, but if technology was safe and Wi-Fi, or they figure out something that was better than Wi-Fi that, didn't kill you, or hooked up everyone to like some earthing type of pads or things so people wouldn't get Wi-Fi poisoning. Like, that's what I really wonder, if they could have all the technology they have now, everything they have, just have it in the cleanest, healthiest source versus making cheaper stuff or stuff. Like, I don't even think of that stuff they make stuff for cheaper to save money. I think the big scheme about it is like they know it makes people sick, so the game is just to come out with technology or paints or anything to make people sick. It's a way just to for people to go to the hospital to make money, for people to go to the dentist to make money. Like, I really don't think it has to do with the companies saving money. It's that these companies do stuff so people get sick and then go and they make money at like a hospital or dentist place or something. So I think like the scheme is bigger than it is, and they just cover up with the day-to-day life because we think like my grandparents' generation, they lived somewhat in a healthier world, I guess. There was less, I mean, there wasn't like airplanes, so there wasn't chemtrails. There wasn't like TV or cell phones. There wasn't games. I mean, what did people do? It's just like talk and do stuff. I mean, I guess there was like alcohol and drugs still, but I don't know. It's just all. I just wish everything would be in the cleanest stores. Like, I wish I didn't have to go to the store and have to pick organic. I wish everything was just organic and heirloom. Everything's organic heirloom. You know, that way I go to the store and just be like, okay, I want some chips. And it doesn't really matter. These chips are automatically heirloom organic, the healthiest form of chip possible to buy. Best ingredients on earth. Say if you buy coconut water, if you go and buy some strawberries, or if you go buy this and go buy that. Or if I want to go buy a frozen pizza, it should be like the cleanest source of that. So we live in a world, it's all like manipulation, and but that's why like then I break it down even further. It's like when you go into relationships with people, like really just look at what they're eating and you can realize what kind of relationship you're in. Because if that person's eating tons of GMO stuff, then their whole life's genetically modified. Their whole thoughts are genetically modified. That's why maybe you don't connect, or you do connect in certain areas because maybe you eat the same thing and vice versa. So, I mean, that's kind of life. It's in that structure every day. And so it's a constant battle with ourselves to be who we are or be not who we are. You know, dealing with life, dealing with these holidays they made up for us, religions they made up for us, and, you know, I mean, it just gets kind of it does. Life is overwhelming when you're really. I mean, cause me, like I like to think a lot, so like being really conscious thinker about stuff, the way life is pretty like overwhelming. And you can totally live the life where it's just whatever, you know, like things happen, that's life, and then you deal with it, and you move on to the next, and you deal with that, and you move on to the next, and I mean, I guess, and don't take stuff too serious or personal, but we all act like we're here forever, but, you know, in reality, you don't know the day you won't come back or wake up, so every day is pretty much has a lot of meaning if you wanted to. I mean, it can mean absolutely nothing, but that's the thing about life. It's always up to interpretation, but the other thing is true. It's like I can go walk around this hamster cage of a city and see people super sick or homeless people that are on drugs or just normal people walk around who are just very sick or say real weird things or have crazy beliefs and are very strong and don't care about what other people think. And all the crazy shit I look up online, like, you know, probably majority of it's bullshit and the majority of it's true. And things in all these alternative books, and it's just like life is on that extreme level, and it's also extremely simple. But on to like that, and this is Fano from An Hour with the Wolfpack, and this is my segment Steppin at Babylon. This is day 65. Today's date is March 26, 2016, and I hope everyone lives with love and compassion, because if you don't love yourself, then you can't love anybody else.